Oh wait, I'm not ready.
Let's get the show on the road, ladies and gentlemen. Are you stuck over there, Parley?
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Oh no, it's a perfect intro. It's a perfect start. We're repping the clothing that the zipper got stuck on. This usually does not happen, but it happened today. But anyways, we have Parley and Natalie here with us today. Again, I think everybody knows them. I know them very well. They're like my little dance children. We've known each other for a long time. How long has it been?
Over 7 years. Almost 7
That
years.
was good. I like what you did right there. That was a good one. That was a good one. 6, 7 years, huh?
Yeah, I think 7 years coming this fall.
7 years, yeah.
Yeah. So
it's kind of crazy to think about how much has changed in that time, right? I mean, I think for all of us, but especially for you guys, 7 years. I can't even count this out. Anyway, so let's maybe just hop in right into kind of your guys' decision, the big decision for you guys to go pro, right? Which is kind of, I guess, crazy because you guys are super young, and I guess in our industry, people don't go pro so young.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe talk me through it in terms of decision making, why, what we felt it was right, all those things.
Okay, so I mean we're 14 dancers, right? We're doing 14 dance, but I think we have a favorite. We've both decided for a long time that we want to do smooth as our long-term career path.
And when did you feel that was the case? When did it hit? Like, I think we're gonna go smooth because you guys. Yeah. I think most people know you guys were super, super good. Still, obviously, super good ballroom dancers, super good Latin dancers, and obviously fantastic smooth dancers. But when did it kind of click?
I mean, honestly, for me, I feel like it was right before we turned pro. We've been like asked to turn pro for literally like 2-ish years now, so we've just been like playing around with timing and like when we actually want to start turning pro. But yeah, we were still deciding basically if we wanted to do more styles when we switched.
Yeah, I mean, for me, for the last probably year and a half, I knew I was going to do smooth professionally. The only question was, when was that going to be? We could have stayed amateur another 2 years and done 10 dance plus smooth.
Yeah.
But we knew that when we turned professional, we were going to do smooth. We just didn't know when we were going to turn professional. And so probably about 4 months ago, maybe like 6 months ago, we decided
around that time.
After we found out that
when we sat down.
Yeah, when we found out that Blackpool had amateur smooth,
we
kind of figured Blackpool, if we win that, that's the last major competition. That'll be the most important one, like the most competitive we've ever done. And we knew that once we do that, we've achieved everything we can in the amateur field. And so it's time to go pro.
Correct. And so there's a lot of stuff happening in lives. You got the pro thing going on. You also were on a show. Can you tell us a little bit about the show?
Yeah.
What went down, a little bit of that? I don't know, maybe you can't say everything, but maybe how that experience was and what was kind of how you kind of went about that whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was Dancing with the Stars Next Pro, and it was filmed in Australia, and it was a lot of fun, and it premieres July 13th. But I liked it a lot, and it was a fun experience.
Did the jet lag get to you when you got there?
No, actually, I felt like it was fine. Maybe it was the adrenaline and the excitement, but I felt like I got there, and then they put us straight into dancing, basically.
Mm-hmm. And how was that commercial experience different than the competitive side of what we do, right? Because again, two different kind of fields, right? We have the competitive side, which is we're doing competitions, we're training, and then we have the commercial side, which is more of like showcasing yourself and getting a little bit more, how should I say, more in the eyes of a public. How is that different?
Like being a little bit more camera ready. I mean, it's a very different training, I would say, and different preparation than say a competition. Competition, we'd just focus on technique, practicing, performance sometimes. But for TV, I feel like my preparation was more different styles of dancing, but also being a little bit more comfortable on camera, or I don't know, kind of finding who I want to portray myself as, if that makes sense. And also the dancing is very different. It's more outward towards the camera. It's less towards a very close audience. So you want to look good at all different angles and be more personable.
I think that the crazy thing about you that maybe some people don't know, but I know, is that you're actually super introverted in a way. You're not that much of an extrovert. And I think for you I think people, that's kind of shocking for some people because they see you on the dance floor and they see you just going crazy and just moving around and having all these expressions and actions. And then they get to know you and you're just a super nice, quiet,
very chill
person. And then that kind of juxtaposition between having just like this kind of personality, I guess, or this outward, let's say profession, right? Compared to who you actually are. Like, do you feel it's different for you to kind of just turn on like that, or is it just natural?
No, I mean, I feel like I'm a whole different person, like, on the dance floor, and I feel like that's one of my favorite parts is that I get to really, like, express myself loudly when I'm dancing, and then when I'm just a regular person, it's just, like,
Do you think
chill.
do you think that dancing has helped you? Do you think dancing has helped you kind of become more extroverted? Like, if you didn't have dancing, do you think you would just like, just like hide in the basement? Or you think or you just feel like that's just how you are?
No, I feel like being a dancer, I mean, it's more than just the dancing. It's having that community and performing and traveling, meeting all these new people, and I feel like that has really helped me just like come out a little bit more and have those really fun experiences.
Yeah, I mean, Parley's also a major introvert, as we can tell.
Yeah.
Not. Yeah, but I think that I think maybe is a little bit easier for you. I mean,
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you feel you struggle with kind of just being like on the whole time?
I mean, yeah, definitely in like big social scenarios.
Yeah, but not when we're performing at all.
Not when you're performing.
Yeah, on competition floors, I just have no fear.
No fear.
Somehow, yeah.
So in general, we could kind of hop in. Do you guys have any kind of stress or anxiety when you guys compete, or no?
I mean, especially before like a big competition, I definitely have like a little like butterflies, nerves, but nothing like crazy.
Okay. Parley?
I mean, I definitely, if I think about it and stress about it, I do kind of get my nerves up.
Yeah.
But I think I try to distract myself as much as possible. Just focus on the dancing and having fun.
And you have a new system, right? You have a new system of trying to distract yourself
Yeah.
from any kind of stress, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
maybe you want to share with us what that new system is?
Yeah, so...
Proven. This is proven.
Proven.
Everyone should do this.
At the Millennium Dance Championships last weekend, one of the biggest comps in the U.S. I played pickleball for about 2 hours and then ran like 2.5 miles in like the 90-degree heat in Florida, which is like really humid. And I like, just didn't even think about the competition until probably like 4 hours beforehand.
I remember I called you. I was like calling you. I'm like, she's not picking up. He's not picking up. I'm like, what are they doing? And then they get a text message from Parley. Hey, man, playing pickleball. What's up? I'm like, playing pickleball before you compete, and you're like gonna get crispy and cooked before you compete. I don't know, but I guess it works, right? Everybody. I remember this one time that we. What was it? We went to Florida. You guys have done dances comp. It's the Miami Vibe comp.
Yeah.
Right on the beach.
Yeah.
Right? Super fun. And we're just like, we're playing volleyball, all of us together, all these dancers playing volleyball. It's like, play volleyball. We probably shouldn't play too much. It's like, we play an hour, play 2 hours, play 4 hours, play 8 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Before you know it, it's like 6:30 p.m. We're dancing at 8 p.m. and we're like still hitting the ball, playing volleyball. Like, maybe we should go do our hair. You got like sand in your hair. So I guess everyone's got their own version of getting ready. Now, do you have any kind of, let's say, pre-comp kind of routine or no?
I mean, I'm a little bit less
Active? You don't run any marathons?
No, but
Just go for a sprint.
I really like the preparation of like doing the hair, the makeup, like listening to music, stretching, foam rolling a lot, and like massage gun. So I really get in the zone on a competition day.
Like you say, the physical is really important for you, making sure you're fully ready. But probably just does a couple of these.
Literally.
Couple of these. He's like, I am ready to compete. I'm ready to go. Okay, well let's hop right into then Blackpool. In preparation for Blackpool?
Yes.
Did you guys prepare differently? Same preparation? Different preparation?
I mean, we basically prepared for it like our whole life.
Okay, all right.
So I felt like our preparation was not super different from what we normally do. We did the Blackpool Congress right before, and
maybe you can explain that to people what that is. Some people don't know.
Yeah. So it's a camp, and we did like a teacher's portion where they kind of taught us how to teach smooth because it's a very new style, and so it's like there's a syllabus that we learned, and then we did like a competitors camp as well, and so we did like lots of rounds and just different concepts.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think leading up to the competition, actually, we have competed, many times against the same couples around the world, and this one was the first time where we knew that we would have some new couples from Russia that we've never danced against.
Okay.
And so it'd be very exciting and different competition.
Yeah.
And so we tried to kind of liven up our dancing by changing some pieces in our routines. And actually, we competed, I'd say, new sections in every routine
Oh, very cool.
at Blackpool.
Very cool.
We kind of were very passionate about and excited about.
Did they work or did they not work?
They worked.
They-
They worked.
I feel like there's one part that is
There were-
a little bit out there in our foxtrot. And
Yeah, we added a
Who made it?
West
Who made
Coast
it? Who
swing
made it?
step.
Who made it?
We got it from Lacey Schwimmer
Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
all
The
right.
West Coast swing
in the
step.
cha-cha lesson.
Okay, all right. And you
And
said
we're
this
like,
is for
yeah.
us.
And then we're like, this is going in our foxtrot, West Coast swing step. So you take
What's
inspiration
that?
from everywhere.
What's that?
She goes like under my legs.
I like.
Oh, I saw that.
under-
You're
I practiced that
practicing.
like 100 times
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
studio.
yeah. I got it. Yeah, I know
And
which
we
one.
did it every time. I think it's like one at the competition. Like,
And it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
tripping.
Yeah, and we've been doing it since,
nice.
and we're getting the hang of it. But like, we wanted to get our routines more exciting, right? And so
Yeah,
we
totally.
added new Viennese waltz, new waltz pieces.
Yeah, think outside
like,
of the box a little.
And it was a lot of fun to kind of dance those new steps and make it liven up the routines. You
I
gotta
think this is
change
why.
it.
Yeah, I think this is why people are excited to see you guys because I think when you're a pro and you're dancing a long time as a pro, it becomes a little bit stagnant, right? Where
Yeah.
you're kind of you have the same choreography for a long time, and just because you feel comfortable with it,
Yeah.
and it works, right? Because let's say you're doing well, it works. You're just like, I'll just leave the choreo and I'll just keep on going.
Yep.
I think what's awesome about you guys is that you're like, hey, let's switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's constantly change choreography. Let's put different styles in. I think that's super exciting because as a ballroom dancer, you can't really do that much in ballroom.
Yeah.
I think Latin and smooth has a lot more possibility, but I think smooth actually has the most.
I think so. You can
Like you
do
can really go crazy,
Yeah.
every
right?
style.
Because you can do like really like ballroom stuff in Latin,
Yep.
and vice versa. But in smooth, you can do ballroom, you can do Latin. You can
Yeah.
put in
West Coast swing,
West Coast swings.
contemporary.
Okay, yeah, you can
Yeah.
put
Do everything.
all these different
Broadway.
things, right? Which is I think so fun. I think that's why the whole thing is growing so much. I think you guys are at the forefront of this in terms of helping it grow. So I think this is why people watching you are like so excited.
Yeah.
That's why people want to see you guys do shows
Yep.
and all that stuff. And I know you guys are getting super busy with shows and
Mm-hmm.
all those things. So super exciting and keep on changing those routines, I guess. Keep on changing.
Yeah,
them.
I mean, you gotta keep it exciting, but that's why we love smooth. You can do literally anything.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many rounds did you guys have in Blackpool?
We had 4 rounds.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
quite a lot.
Yeah, a lot for an
Lot.
international competition.
Lot.
Usually there's like 3 couples,
Okay.
4 couples,
Okay.
many times. So
And this was now a lot.
4 rounds is a ton.
Okay.
Yeah.
So more pressure just because it's Blackpool and it's your last amateur comp, or kind of like we're not feeling more pressure?
There was definitely more pressure. I would say the rounds leading up to it, we were getting definitely stressed. I think
Okay.
for me, when I think about like the magnitude of the situation, I get stiff, I get more frustrated.
Physical.
Physical.
I feel that.
I start throwing my partner around a little bit.
I would never.
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 Throw around with kindness.
Kindness, yeah, just to create the power.
Weight throw, we just use a little bit more weight. Let's put it that way.
But then I think we had our training, and the day before we had like a lesson just to kind of make sure that we're doing our steps and in the right mindset and mood. And it's really important to have a great team around you of like people who just are there to see you succeed and support and just have lots of positive things to like bring positive energy to your couple.
Yeah, do you feel that again, that kind of the team and the people you've surrounded yourself have actually just really helped change the course of your career? Have you felt like that's kind of
100%.
the case?
Yeah.
I think some people struggle with maybe finding the right team. And so how do you know it's the right team?
I mean, if they make
get
you feel
lucky.
better. Yeah.
if they tell me I'm great, it's a good team, yeah?
Yeah, they gotta tell you they're. I mean, we don't want yes men, right?
Okay, I don't know. I'm asking. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, for me, I think a great team is one that makes you feel good about your dancing, makes you feel confident, but will also tell you when things need to fix and things need to change. But you need to trust your team to tell you honestly what needs to change, but in a supportive way. Like you want to feel as confident as you can when you go onto that floor,
Yeah.
and so you want people to uplift you.
And I think saying it because obviously I'm a coach as well, but
Yeah.
I think the hard part is sometimes we are taught to be dancers, right? As coaches, and I guess that's our first thing. We all are dancers first. I mean, at least the good ones, right? we're all dancers first,
Yes.
and then we really have no formal training in being a coach,
Exactly.
right? And so I think a lot of times what is difficult is that sometimes the really, really sometimes good dancers, maybe their approach to how they approach their own dancing doesn't translate well with teaching people and raising the next generation.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Right? And I think that's something that's not maybe said enough, that it's like we just don't have that. And I don't know, maybe there is a system of becoming a trainer in different sports or entities. But for us, it's like, hey, if you're dancing, you're also teaching,
Yeah, it's true.
right?
And
So-
usually the top coaches and people, get paid the most are the top competitors.
Correct.
Whereas like in football, the coach of the Chiefs, no one knows how he
Yeah,
played.
you don't know how he played, right? And
He's
it's
a
such a completely
coach
different.
forefront.
100%,
First
right?
coach.
That's what I'm saying, right? Or it could be anything else. It could be Formula One, right? It's
Yeah.
like the CEO of the company, right? Or the head engineer. They didn't race, right?
Exactly,
They
yeah.
were just in that. They learned what they were doing and they became great in that, right? And I think that, like you said, I think it's hard to find people that maybe jive with the way, no pun intended, jive with the way that you guys operate and what fits into your system. So I'm super happy to hear that, because I think that is also really important to find success, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can't find success if you don't have people that are feeding into your system.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, and I feel like it's super important because we work with a lot of different teachers all around the world, and it's important to take that information and bring it back to our main coach, because there's just so much and we don't really know exactly like what's right for our couple. And so it's important to have that like home base so that we can like stay clear on our path.
You guys for a while were living in New York, right? You were kind of, and what brought you guys back to Utah? Besides my phone call. Hey guys, I think you gotta come back.
I think we just liked it more here. The
Yeah.
community and the studio, I think the location is so much better for us than our
Bravo.
dancing. I know.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't gonna be here either, so it makes all of us. We're all just here. I don't know how. We're all just here.
We love traveling and exploring and
Yeah.
going to these other places, but I think it's very good to have be very confident in your home base.
Very true.
And very safe here,
Yeah, we were talking to Dan and Anna about this a little bit in terms of like the running around that you have to do,
Yeah.
right, in other places, because everything's so spread out in a way where you have to have lessons here, and then you have to do practice here, and you have to do something else here, and you're constantly just running around. And I think the hard part besides that is your day becomes diluted.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
So you can't come in and have like a very focused, disciplined day because you're constantly just running around in different places. So it's kind of you become a little scatterbrained. And that over years and years, I think it just wears on you.
No, totally.
Right? It just wears on you. You're just like, I'm tired of doing all of this.
Yeah.
Right? So again, that's why I think that for you also, you guys are super successful now, is that you've been able to constantly grind, right? And I think people through social media, right, or people on the comps, they don't even know how you guys they don't know how you guys practice.
Yeah.
So maybe let's go over your day in the studio, right? You're here at Peak, you're here. What does your day look like? Like in terms of how many hours? Because I know how much it is, right?
It's a
And I think
lot.
people look at you and they're like, oh yeah, and they kind of shake their butts a little bit, and it's all good. Tell me how your day looks like from let's say the morning to when you go home, which is never.
Yeah, so I'm laughing because I'm thinking, like yesterday, I only was home to sleep. I woke up, I came to the studio by 8:30 a.m. And then we teach as well here at the studio. And so I taught probably for 4 hours out of the time here. And then we practiced for the other majority, for, 10 hours. So,
Sounds fun.
I mean, not practicing the whole time.
Totally.
There's
Yeah,
lots of breaks. You gotta stay passionate.
Yeah.
And to do that, you gotta have fun.
And I think from talking to other couples, like some couples are okay with practicing 2 hours. Some couples are okay with practicing less than that. I think for you guys, what I've seen through the past 7-8 years, you guys are not at all adverse to working hard. I have never in my life seen you guys say oh, I'm tired or something like that. Never.
Yeah.
Right? Even when you're in pain, even when it's tough, even when you're feeling sick, you guys have always showed up. Literally. And I think you have been a big part of what has inspired so many other people to work hard. Because I think in a way, when we watch this happen and others watch this happen, whether it's been set by myself and Carolina or Sasharina or you guys or again other people, right? When everyone sees that everyone's working hard, it makes everyone work even harder.
100%.
No, definitely.
And I think that helps us work harder too. Like the community here, just like builds us up and makes us want to spend more time and grind harder. And I think the amount of practice that we put in, like talking about Blackpool preparation again, I think we practiced a lot leading up to it. And we really wanted to like make it our goal to win. And so we did all the training, put in all the hours in the studio, you know, stressed out there.
Totally, yeah.
Because we're, you know, we got to do every step perfectly. We do it over and over again. We film ourselves, repeat until we're like satisfied, which takes a lot.
Long time.
For me to get satisfied and her to get satisfied.
Yeah, because it's two parties, right?
Yeah, like,
It's not just you, it's not
she'll
her.
be like, that's okay. And I'm like,
not okay.
nah. And sometimes
And
I'm
then
like, I'm
vice
happy
versa.
with that. And she's like,
No.
Yeah.
And so that double like confirmation is difficult to get, but we don't stop till we get it, you know?
But speaking about the difficulty of that, I think at least, and I'm going to speak for myself and then you can get your ideas about this. I think the most beautiful thing and also the hardest thing in dancing itself is being attached to somebody,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Where if it was a sprint and you're running around Millennium by yourself, it's up to you to run faster all the time, right?
Yep. Yeah.
But I think in dancing, the hard part is that we have to like figure out a way to work together, right? And then, like you said, make sure to the best of our abilities that we are both reasonably happy, right?
Yes,
Because it's
yes,
never.
yes.
I think it's hard to say, and again, I'll let you guys fill me in about this. But it's hard to have everybody be happy the same level.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because we have different feelings, we have different emotions, we have different
Opinions.
opinions, right?
Yeah.
And it's all different, right? And we're all different people. So maybe fill us in and kind of let me know how you approach that, I guess, that relationship part of it in terms of what you feel is allowing you guys to work together well.
Yeah. I mean, I think we have both been blessed with very strong visions of what our dances should look like.
Okay.
We have good taste.
Whether it's good or bad, we know what we want it to look like.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And so I'm very clear of what I want my steps to, you know, what I want it to bring across, what
Totally.
I want it to look like. And so when it doesn't look how I imagine, I'm very quick to say, we got to add this, we got to add this. And many times, you know, we work together and we try to accomplish what we want it to look like. Sometimes we do disagree though. And then we kind of have to think about it. It's purely logical. Like we say,
Pure rational, logical thinking.
from a dynamic standpoint, you know, if we're
Yeah.
doing everything fast beforehand and I want more power and fast afterwards, doesn't make sense. You got to slow down eventually. We don't want to be like a chicken running with its head off, right? That's sometimes when I see myself. And that's what I think about sometimes when I see myself. Anyways.
You're a very handsome chicken.
So we try to
You're a rooster, not a chicken,
Yeah.
you're a rooster. Exactly.
we try to keep it rational.
Okay.
Very logical when we have disagreements of like what dynamically would be better for this step, and what do we want the audience to think or feel when we're dancing this step. Other than that, if we agree on the dynamic changes we want, I think we're very good to get them applied to our routines.
Yeah. And if we don't agree and it takes a long time, too long, then we just bring
And then
it to
go
a
to
coach.
the coaches. Yeah.
But so do you feel that, because again, besides you being blessed with the vision,
So, some people don't know
I feel
what
like
they
we
want
need to
the
get
dance
some
look
light.
like.
We're gonna get some light coming in, right?
Yeah,
But let's kind of talk about that. Do you think that it's because you guys are such high level ballroom and Latin dancers that this has allowed you to be like, yeah, that doesn't look right because from a ballroom standpoint, that doesn't look right. From a Latin standpoint, that doesn't look right.
Yes.
Well, do you feel that that's the case, or you just have been born
No,
with
no, no.
very
it's,
big, beautiful brains?
Yeah.
I don't think we're not different than anyone else.
Okay.
Like I don't think we're special. I think we've just worked incredibly hard.
Okay.
I think anyone can achieve, you know, the level of skill that we've gotten.
So you don't, yeah. So just to
Yeah.
interrupt, you don't think talent has that much to do with it?
I think that our passion for it has created our talent for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I personally believe that. I think that
Very inspiring.
everyone is able to achieve the highest level, I think.
Wow. Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, so I think that our passion for dance obviously led us to practice ballroom and Latin, which gives us the skill set to apply these dynamic changes that we want in our routines and like the effect that we want to create. But I think the biggest reason we have, I think, a strong vision is because I think we're both like fanatics about dancing and have watched our routines
watched-
thousands of times, have watched the best dancers in the world thousands of times. We have like, YouTube and Instagram.
Totally.
You know how much time I spend on YouTube.
I literally I see you in our lobby, right? And I commend you for this because as a dancer myself, I tried to, when I was off the dance floor, I tried to create a boundary in my brain from this is dancing and this is not dancing.
Yeah.
And try to find other hobbies and stuff like that. You have no other hobbies.
It's the whole personality.
You just have dancing.
Yeah.
So it better work out.
to gain that taste of dance, of like what looks good, what looks bad.
Yeah.
You just have to watch
be
a dance.
obsessed with it.
Yeah,
You have to see
yeah.
what's effective on the dance floor. So at competitions, we watch. I love watching all the top couples in the world.
You've always
Ballroom,
Yep.
Latin,
Yeah.
smooth rhythm. Everyone, you can see what is good dancing, what's not good dancing.
How many times have we sat at comps together and like sat there and watched? Remember? Like
yeah,
so
like
many
analyzed.
times.
Like
Yeah.
it's not just like fun watching. It's like locked in,
I
seeing
remember-
what's good, what's bad.
I remember this one time when we were at
I think Desert Classic.
Because they're classic, yeah. I
Yeah,
was about
yeah,
to say.
yeah.
you remember that?
I do.
We were sitting there on the riser and they're
Yeah.
like, tell me who's gonna win the comp and give me a synopsis, a quick synopsis of everybody who's dancing, and tell me why this person's second, why this person's third,
Yep.
and why I remember we sat there and,
Yeah.
and I had you go over every single person, and I think you got the results all right.
Yeah.
I think you did. Maybe you were one or two
I
off.
think we talked about the political aspect a little bit too.
Ah.
We
We don't bring
that.
politics.
What political aspect?
We don't bring politics into this.
But yeah,
There was a very
100%.
educational moment, Parley. It was a very educational moment. Yeah.
I think that 100%, like we've talked about and analyzed dancing, like while it's
Totally.
right in front of us.
Yeah.
And I think I've brought that same mentality when I watch any other dancer. I become to maybe a strong degree, opinionated dancer on other people's dancing.
Totally.
And so like I have lots of opinions when I watch someone of like, this looks good, I want to emulate that, or that doesn't look good, avoid that at all costs.
But sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you probably realize that sometimes maybe just by trying it, you also know that, hey, maybe it didn't look good on that person,
Yeah,
but maybe it looks good on me,
that's also true. Yeah.
right? Which is also, it's a tricky dynamic because we're all, like you said, different people.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have different body types and we're all different sizes. Like, I don't look like you.
Not
I
at all.
don't look like you, right? And so I have to make sure that, again, as dancers, I myself, but I think others too, we have to kind of try things and then see and watch what actually. So you have to really watch your own videos.
Yeah, you got to be a
Yeah.
smart dancer,
You gotta- yeah.
not just a strong dancer.
Yeah,
You know?
and I think that's the, again, testament to how well you guys have done is that analytical aspect of dancing, which I don't think it gets talked about at all.
Yeah.
In terms of how much you have to actually watch your own films.
Because I think some things are hard to teach as a teacher. I found out from my experience teaching just a little bit, like especially I'd say emotion,
Like
smiling, performance.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of cheesy to tell your students smile more. 'cause
Yeah.
A lot of them don't want to do it, you know?
They don't.
Make a story out of it. Yeah.
But the best way to learn from that stuff is to have like these role models in the dance
Yeah.
world or people
Yeah.
that you like and emulating that same emotion that they make you feel in your own dancing. I think one of the reasons we've been so successful is because we're not afraid to kind of smile, perform, maybe look silly trying to do it, and just have fun and make sure that it's fun to watch as well. Because that's what I love about watching the dancers that I love.
Do you feel that kind of diving into social media and kind of, in a way, creating a lot of content, do you think that's helped you, in a way, go out of your comfort zone?
I feel like it just we put words to our videos and it's just like telling people what exactly we're thinking in the moment, and so we don't really think about it when we're dancing, but then when we're like editing and doing all that stuff, like it's cool to find out what we're thinking in that moment.
I think it's actually almost the reverse.
Yeah.
I think because we've been so focused on performing in our dances, before we even started social media, we started posting, I'd say, a year and like 3 months ago. And we've been dancing for 6 years together.
Yeah.
I think
And
you guys
we're-
are one of the most followed dance couple.
Yeah,
in the world.
probably. Yeah, like definitely up there.
He's like, you're definitely up there. The answer is yes.
Of course, I want to get more.
Okay, yeah, totally, yeah.
But I think that our focus on performance, even before we started posting, is what has made us so successful while posting on social media.
Yeah.
Because we're not afraid to perform for the camera and for the audience. I think many dancers just perform or focus on their technique and what they have to do correctly,
Yeah.
based on like a mechanical standpoint,
Okay.
but not based on enjoyment / audience making sure the audience enjoys the dancing.
Yeah.
And so we look back at our old videos from like junior 2, first our youth years, our first year winning amateur. We can still post those. We weren't even thinking about social media back then, but we were performing big time.
Yeah.
And so they still get millions of views because we've always been a performing couple. Like that has been a focus from the very beginning, I think.
Yeah, I think what you said is really, really important in terms of, I think that connection with the social media or in general people outside of the dance world helps you see what reacts with the audience, right? I think that's a really, really smart kind of component because I think we as dancers are very internal, intrinsic.
Yeah.
We're like, does it make me feel good? Does it make me look better?
Yeah.
Right? And maybe will this help me win? But I think a big part of your success, not is just that you guys are amazing dancers and all that, and again, more importantly, amazing human beings, but I think it's that you actually have created a connection with the audience, which has then, I think, catapulted you even further into success.
Definitely.
I think most dancers, that is not a priority for most dancers.
Yeah, I think definitely on the competition floor, like on the competition day, we're not thinking about technique or steps. Like we're purely thinking about like connecting with each other, connecting to the audience, connecting to the music, and just making sure that like our performance from the outside view is exactly how we want it to look.
Yeah, and I've said this multiple times to Natalie and many other people actually. I think the day of the competition is the easiest day of the competition because the weeks leading up to it is when you're doing all the technique, dynamics, planning your routines, and you practice your rounds. But the day of, it's just so much fun for me because I'm just performing, having fun, and trying to entertain the audience.
Yeah.
And that's, for me, that's my passion, trying to entertain people.
And I think that's also what puts us apart from other people.
Yeah, we're not trying to like intimidate, do our technique. We're just trying to entertain.
Well, let's go maybe a little bit of intimidation. So let's get some drama. Let's talk about what your experience has been. So after winning Blackpool, you guys, again, kind of a decisive moment, I'd say, in your career, right? You win Blackpool, you become Blackpool champions.
Yep.
Along with the other world titles you have, world champions. How many time U.S. champions?
We are 3-time amateur champions.
Amateur.
Okay, there's so many.
4-time youth.
Okay.
4-time youth.
1-time junior.
Okay,
So
yes, 8?
8.
Yep.
8-time U.S. champions.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, not bad. Let's hit double digits, guys.
Yeah, we could have got 10,
Come on,
you know.
8. Come on.
We might have to get the other digits in the professional.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you will. I'm sure of that. But how was that? Again, first comp as a pro. I think was your Denver comp. Was it Colorado Star
Colorado,
Ball?
yeah.
A little bit smaller comp, right?
Yeah.
Close to home, easy to test out some stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
Right. That was, I think, the plan. And then second comp was Millennium.
Yes.
Right? And maybe let's talk about that a little bit.
So yeah, Millennium was probably like 5-6 times the size of Colorado.
Okay.
And so Colorado was a nice introduction. I think
Totally.
I was a little bit like stressed because it's new, it's exciting. And I think I was very excited, so I moved a little faster. Millennium, we calmed down a little bit. We got on the floor for our first time. We tried to keep, the poise, try to keep it calm. We got out on the floor. These people are like 2 heads taller than me.
And like, and
Huge.
and like 20 years older.
They're beefy.
Yeah. They're cutthroat, man.
And we started going. Our first waltz. We started all, try to keep the energy of the waltz.
Of course, calm. Yes.
Beautiful aura.
Elegant,
sophisticated.
exactly. We
Graceful.
danced our side. This dude, boom, boom, boom. He's like drilling into us
Literally,
the whole waltz.
The entire time.
And then we get off the floor.
Yo.
Yo.
He comes up to us saying, pay attention to your floor craft.
Can you watch where you're going?
And this is our
We were literally like standing there just
Yeah.
still.
You're like-
And he's like,
and we're just trying to dance our routine. I don't think we were being intrusive at
no,
all.
not at all. And
I don't think you guys
like,
ever
couldn't
are.
comprehend. I was like,
And it took some nerves to calm ourselves down because we've
Yeah.
never experienced that in the amateur field.
no.
Yeah.
These people were definitely like trying to
Intimidate for sure.
felt like it, yeah. Like they felt like they had the because of their seniority and their already being in the professional field. I think they
For us, it's a new field, and
believed that they had like a leg up and they could kind of tell us what to do. But we kind of had to calm down. Remember, we're just gonna do our job, show what we can do, and entertain the audience. And then
Yeah.
we came back out the next round. Didn't make it.
No, but even like when
Good he didn't make it because he pushed you over. Good he didn't make it.
Bro, when we're standing there and we're bowing, people are literally like, hand in the face. And then we've never like felt that in the amateurs. I don't know, because
There's more respect maybe because we're similar age and maybe
Yeah.
they had
Oh,
more
they know
respect for
you.
us.
They've been
Yeah,
competing with you for a while, right? So there's a relationship.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
But this is like completely.
So I think people are a little,
very unexpected for us.
They want to fight for
So
it.
what are you gonna do? Are you gonna like what's your goal? You're gonna
Fight
just
back.
you're gonna fight back?
No.
Are you gonna get elbows out there? What are you
No,
gonna
no,
do?
no. I mean, we like straight up. They were in our way in Venus waltz, and we just let them pass.
Yeah.
Kind of keep control of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to
Totally.
like keep the elegant energy, keep the champion energy.
professionalism.
Yeah.
Champion
Totally.
energy.
We're not in it to go in the rat race. We're here to stand like separated from everyone else. And I think it worked because we got every mark into the final, you know?
Yeah.
And
Totally.
then this is in the Rising Star division.
Yeah.
And then, we won the competition, I think, and we were very happy with our result.
Would you guys be open to maybe having a bodyguard?
Yes, please, please.
We're taking applications.
Please send them to Parley and Natalie at gmail.com. I don't even know if that's your email.
It is. That's our email.
Boom. Okay, send those applications in,
And
please.
so
Yeah.
I think we learned that these people are. It's
You
the whole
can't
new
control the
division.
situation.
Everyone's gonna be fighting for it.
Yeah.
I don't blame them for fighting for it.
Totally. It's just like you guys
Yeah.
want to fight for
Of
it, right?
course.
Because you guys, what is your goal? Tell us what your goal is in terms of.
Within the next 2 months,
Yeah.
we want to win professional Rising Star.
Is this his goal or both of your goals?
Both.
Okay. Because you like smiled. I was like, I don't
Oh
know.
no, I smiled because I thought he was gonna say be professional champions in the next 2 months.
I love that.
And we're gonna make the professional smooth final at the
Okay.
nationals
But yes, that's the
and the
goal.
World Championships at Embassy.
Yes.
Very cool.
And so, and then within the next couple of years, get to the top
Not couple.
next year.
Couple months.
The boom.
Next year, and the system, of ballroom dancing is usually based on seniority and stuff. But I think that we've already proved that dancing will shine through more than age. Like for
Age is
us,
just
we've
not-
already in our first 2 competitions really proved that I think an effective and good quality of dancing will really set you apart from the competition. I think we can continue that streak, and hopefully the judges and competitors will respect the grind and work we've put into our dancing.
Yeah, I think it takes some time for people to actually, in a way, pay that much attention because obviously what we do is subjective,
Yeah.
right? So I think it's not just like a immediate change and all of a sudden, ta-da!
Yeah.
Right. The result is that usually doesn't happen, right? And I think that, like you said, staying cool and staying professional.
Yep.
I think, and then continuously doing consistent, good performances
Yeah.
is the key for you guys to, rise to the top. And I think no one has any doubt in their mind that you will be smooth, professional U.S. champions. No one has any doubt. And world champions in the pro field. I think that it's up to you guys to work as hard as you do to make them believe it quicker.
Exactly, yeah. I think we put in a lot of time, and people may even be surprised by our results currently, but I think that we put in just as much time and worked, maybe not just as much time, but I think we put in the hours.
Relative to how, let's say, per day, I think you put,
Yeah.
We put in a lot of time. We put in the work, I think.
Yeah.
100%.
I think we put in the work, and we really tried to work on our dancing. I think that we're getting what we deserve at this moment, and I think that we can keep pushing and keep growing and rising up to the ranks.
And what are the comps you guys are planning to do this summer? I guess up until the USDC, US Dance Sport Championships.
Yeah, we have Manhattan planned, a Desert Classic.
Yep. And then we're going to New Jersey for Empire.
Yes.
And then we're doing some shows as well. We're going to Taiwan for the Celebrity Open, which is always a fun competition.
Nice.
Embassy, of course.
And then Embassy, Envy Ball. We don't have them all memorized. But
Yeah,
probably,
but a lot,
honestly,
like
10 more.
Yeah.
a lot of comps you're saying.
Yeah, we're trying to go basically every week.
And is this grind going to stop after USDC, or are you going to keep on going?
We're going to keep going
You're going to keep going until
until champions.
boom. You heard it first, right here. We're gonna make it
yeah.
happen. Very cool. And then let's kind of talk about like some fun moments that you guys have had in dancing. Like any kind of embarrassing times or embarrassing moments you had. For either of you, or maybe just for Parley.
I have a bad habit I'm gonna admit it. Sometimes during quick changes, you know,
Totally.
you gotta pull up the pants. You always do the top button first, and then I put over my jacket.
Totally.
And like the jacket kind of goes over the pants a little bit, and so then I just totally forget to put up my fly sometimes. I've done full rounds, full show dances
Yep.
with my fly down. No one's noticed.
No one.
No one's called me out for it.
Maybe you should just keep on doing it.
Yeah, I think it's a good luck charm.
It's a good luck charm. This is why we are successful.
During a show
But you know, all the hard work, everything, I think it actually means nothing. I need to dance with our zipper down in our pants.
Give me a second. I feel a little out of luck.
Stop it! Ew. Disgusting.
That's so funny. How about you, Natalie? Anything for you that's happened? Any wardrobe malfunctions or anything that has happened?
Yes, our very, very first show our first international show in London, we were like dancing with, the best of the best, like Trolls and Ina were there, performing Sasha and
Different
Arena.
world champions, yeah.
Yep.
We were a little bit intimidated. Well, how old were we? 16, 17?
Yeah.
17?
I think so.
16,
yeah.
17.
About, yeah.
Yeah.
So about like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And I had a new costume, and the clasp came undone as I was dancing.
Ooh.
And my whole thing came down, and I was like, yo.
Yeah, she was holding it up, and during the middle of the routine.
In the middle of the routine, I
We
told
stopped.
Parley, and I was like, yo, can you do up the back? And he did up the back of my dress, and we had this little moment, and then we kept going on, and so it was very stressful for me because I was didn't want to flash anyone.
Totally. Between his zipper and that, I would say a very rough show.
Yeah, no. Yeah, many other things. Even another example, I think a fun story is at Holiday Dance Classic, when you first started winning the amateur division, actually. Her dress, she had this long flowy dress, and she stepped on it actually in the beginning of the competition. And by the end of Viennese Waltz, halfway through, she had this basically kind of looked like a rag because it was a piece of the dress.
Like a rag.
It fell down.
It was a very beautiful rag.
Yeah, but it was like a white piece of cloth that was on the ground. It was hanging. She kept tripping on it.
My whole entire dress ripped.
She fell down during the middle of the
I
dance.
stepped on it and slid across the floor right
I didn't
in front
know
of
why.
the
You
judges.
guys just remember that. I just
Yeah.
remember that, yeah.
I thought she just fell for some reason. I just picked her up. We kept going. It was still on the ground. We didn't fix anything. And then we got to our standing spin. That's the step where Natalie's on one foot. She's just turning like a ballerina in a music box, And it was underneath her foot. It was almost like a little pedestal for her to stand on. And we kept going. It was
I
fully
just spun
unattached.
on it, and it's mad slippery. The
Yeah.
entire, for half of the dance.
It was chiffon? It was like a chiffon?
Silk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even better.
Even better.
Even better.
No, for half of the dance, it was literally torn, and I was dancing on it, slipping constantly. But you didn't even feel it until
thought she
I
was
fell
just
on the ground.
mad slippery,
But I was locked in, trying not to slip, and then I fell right in front of the judges, and they were trying to help me get up, and then we
Rough.
got up and started spinning on it, and
Rough.
I
I
didn't
kind of
notice.
made it a show out of it, and it was fun.
I think from the outside, I think sometimes people think, I guess people who don't know dancing, they're like, oh, if you fall, it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's we fall all the time.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean it's how you pick yourself up from
Yeah,
it.
you literally watch a comp, and it's people are falling all the time. And it's okay. We just, and as dancers, we know what happens, so we're oh, been there.
If you ain't falling, you ain't trying.
I don't know.
Especially in jive.
Clip
Roll the clip.
clip my video. Just get it going.
Roll the clip.
I think we might actually. We're gonna have Sasha Arena bring that clip over because he posts it on the schedule every year,
Yeah.
and people just cannot wait to see my video of my jive.
It's legendary.
I don't want to take away the glory from you guys though. But tell me what's kind of some advice you guys can give for a younger generation that are kind of maybe watching you guys and kind of want to follow in your footsteps. What can you guys kind of tell them?
Just
Or the older generations
Yeah.
that are trying to follow in your
Hey.
footsteps.
don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to show what you have and to play around with things that aren't inside the box.
Yeah, I'd say number one is consistency. You don't get anywhere without consistency. We're in the studio every day. It's a grind. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. We show up no matter what. And then if you do that every single day, that's stage one, bare minimum. Then you get your technique. But then you got to make it a performance. I think after you understand how to dance, you got to understand how to perform. And so you just got to make it fun for the audience and really try to get them going, try to make it fun. You should watch your own videos. If you enjoy watching it, then you're doing something right. So
Yeah, and
don't be
also,
afraid.
yeah, comparing yourself to good dancers and the dancers that you're inspired by has really helped us. I feel like you just need to look at what looks good.
Yeah, be honest.
Compare yourself.
Yeah,
And
don't lie to yourself.
Yeah.
Don't think, I'm doing what it said, I'm doing it right. Why am I not doing better?
Or even I'm doing what my teachers told me to do, but it might not look good on you necessarily.
We've been told lots of advice that we greatly appreciate, but we have to kind of, turn it into our own dancing and apply it to
I
ourselves.
hear what you're saying. I appreciate it. I'm gonna do my own thing. I love that. I love that.
Every dancer needs to become their own.
Yeah.
You're the only one who can make the best decision for yourself.
Yes.
You just,
At the end of the day, you have to deal with your own choices as well.
Exactly.
Right? Because if someone gives you advice and you take it wholeheartedly, but it doesn't work, then you're upset at the person and you're upset at yourself. Right?
100%.
And so I think end of the day, taking, I guess, making it your own choice, taking responsibility for your own actions is really important as a dancer to kind of, to guide you to where you want to be. Super, super
And
fun.
you can have the best teachers in the world.
Yeah.
But if you're not determined to practice and make it better, and you don't have your own style / personality / drive and passion for it, then you're not going to be successful. Your teachers won't make you a good dancer. You have
It's up
to
to
make
you.
yourself a good dancer. The teachers will help you 100%. You want to have a great team that supports you, but you got to make sure you put in the work. You and me both, we have students, right? Who some of them work harder than others. The students are the ones who determine whether they're successful or not.
And I think going more into what you said, I think that you guys have been on the same page in terms of working hard, because everybody's version of working hard is different.
Yeah.
Right? My version of working hard could be, I'm here, you're here 12 hours, I'm here 14, right?
It's true.
And then someone else's version of working hard is, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna stretch for 15 minutes and go home.
Yeah, just show up an hour a day.
Or showing up an hour a day.
Yeah.
So I think you guys have been blessed in terms of finding each other, in terms of you're in the same, in a way, page and the same kind of mental level where it's our version of hard work is the same version of hard work, and it actually is hard work.
Yeah.
Which is the triple layer thing.
Yeah.
It's we want to do it. It is hard work, and we're actually getting it done in the day.
Yeah,
And
success.
sometimes we push each other and we keep each other accountable, and so if one of us
Never
is
push each other on the floor though, right? Never on the floor.
never.
Okay.
We don't talk about that. No, but if one of us is feeling tired or something, we push each other and we keep going.
We just got to remind ourselves,
Yeah.
what are we doing this for? What's our goal? How is this going to help us become a professional champion? Yes, we got to keep doing it. Success never comes without sacrifice. So we've sacrificed a lot, like social lives.
Yeah, no hanging out with friends, basically.
Family,
Yeah,
everything.
I missed a lot of family reunions.
Totally.
I still love my family, keep in contact.
Yeah.
Don't have to cut them off, but but definitely traveling every weekend, putting this as my number one priority has led to missing many things, but I wouldn't change it, because if you want to become the top and really push yourself, you got to have sacrifice, which I think is a decision you have to make yourself personally. But if you want to do it, then go all in and do it, and I wouldn't regret it.
Yeah, and again, from the outside and I guess from the inside, watching you guys grow and having your career is probably one of the most satisfying things as joyful things as a coach, as a teacher, as someone who tries to help you out, and I see you guys as family.
Yeah.
I think that everyone here, I think people probably watching this and the students around you and the people in the studio, I think we're all super excited for where your career goes. I know we'll do a lot more of these in the future, but I think seeing you guys roll up to this summer and really crush it is such an exciting thing for me and for others. And you guys are such role models to the kids here. You have set such a good precedent of what hard work is. And, I'm really happy and I feel blessed to be a part of your career and a part of your success. So thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I'm pretty sure we'll have a lot more fun stories sooner than later about people trying to punch you in the dance floor. But I am here for bodyguard services, and there's no one bigger than me. Maybe wider, but no one bigger. so I will gladly offer my services for you guys. Yeah,
Perfect.
but you guys are awesome, and I will I guess see you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank
All right,
you.
thanks.